Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today, we're visiting the neighboring Aikawa Park next to Miyagase Dam that we saw last week. You can click on the card in the top right to watch my video about the dam. This is going to be more of a relaxing type of video, a little bit of a walk through the park, calm, kind of nice pace. We'll enjoy the nature and the nice sounds that we hear, along with, the really great nature, of course. The nature is always beautiful here. And I'll point out some of the cool, neat things that we see along the way. Now there are two main paths leading through the park, and the first path, the main path, is going to take you through the flower garden, which is full of azalea flowers, azalea bushes, and in the spring when they're blooming, there's so many amazing colors. It's really like a rainbow as you're walking through the park. It's quite amazing, quite beautiful. And that's really the main path, but we're not going to take that path at first. We're going to take the side path. Now the side path, as we're walking up through here, you can see is this kind of switchback style staircase. It's just going to lead us up through the forest and up to the picnic area and the playground area. So let's keep on walking and check out the nice nature. The keen eye of you have probably noticed there are no lights in the park, and the reason for that is that Aikawa Park tries to keep a more natural balance between the ecosystem and the visitors, and having lights at the park means that a lot of the animals that would mess with their cycles, and so to keep the park as natural as possible, there are no lights, which is a really good thing. It makes the park that much better to visit. However, on the other hand, it means that you really do have to be out of the park by dusk. And the parking lot, there's actually a couple of different signs that say the parking lot closes at 5 p.m. or 6:30 or so. And that's based on basically whenever the sun's going to set for the time. So in summer, you'll have a little bit longer time. They actually lock up the parking lot at night. So if you did come by car, you want to make sure you're finishing up by around 4:30, so you can just kind of take your time and leisurely walk back down to your car and have time to kind of exit the parking lot. And you really don't want to get stuck here at night without any lights. It's just going to be a boring wait in your car until the parking lot opens back up in the morning. So as we walk up the stairs here, we're going to start to see the family area, the barbecue area, as well as the really big, awesome playground here for the kids. And the playground's actually called the Adventure Forest, which, is suitable since we're in a forest and, we're going on an adventure in this forest. So yeah, why not call it Adventure Forest? Along with the nice park, we actually have these pavilions here, which can be used freely for barbecues. You do have to bring your own grill, a little portable propane grill. I don't think charcoal is allowed. They don't want to make a big mess here. But you're allowed to bring a small propane grill, so you can have a nice little barbecue in the park, and your kids can enjoy playing on the playground and enjoying the adventure course. The playground, which does have recommended ages, and unfortunately there is an age limit of 12. The inner child in me really wants to check it out. I would have really liked to have had a playground like this when I was a kid. But the playground is really cool, and basically it's a challenge course for children, and the recommended age for the challenge course is 6 to 12 years old. From the looks of things, it's a pretty cool course. With it being an adventure course, it's really a great way to get kids outside and get them interacting with their environment a bit more, getting them away from the tablets, the PCs that they're surrounded by constantly, and having them kind of do this challenging course. Which, man, I really do want to try this, but I didn't. I really didn't, and I'm not going to. But if I was a kid, man, I really would have liked something like this. This small bridge here is going to lead us to the larger suspension bridge, which takes us over to the flower portion of Aikawa Park. But before we go across, please make sure to get subscribed, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the bell for notifications about future videos. It goes a long ways in supporting my channel, and I really appreciate it. Crossing over the suspension bridge is going to take us to the Aikawa Flower Park area and the big open meadow area. So as we walk across this bridge here, we're going to reach the end of this trail. And if we go to our left, we'll go to the meadow area. And if we go to the right, we'll actually go up to the Miyagase route, taking us up to the dam again. It doesn't look that steep in the video here, but it's actually pretty steep climbing up this meadow grassy area here, and it's well worth it. The amazing 360-degree views here are unreal. We can see the dam in the background and the mountain ranges all around us. So now we're going to walk back down towards the park entrance, and we're going to head through what I was talking about earlier, the main path, which has all the amazing flowers in the spring. And it's it's very green right now. Of course, none of the flowers are really blooming. We're heading into autumn, but it's still an amazing view, an amazing walk. So let's just take a few minutes quietly walking back down to the entrance of the park. So back at the bottom, we get to this little visitor center area, and usually this would be open, full of things to do, and a lot of people would be here. But today it's a really relaxing, again, really quiet morning to be here, and unfortunately, a lot of the things are closed. But the little gift shop here is open, so we'll go there in a second. And behind this building, there's actually a kid's swimming pool. It's kind of an attachment, I wouldn't really call it a swimming pool. It's more of a wading pool, but for young children, they can kind of splash around in it, and that's normally open in the summer months. Also here is the traditional clothes dyeing experience, where you can experience the practice of how clothes would have been dyed, traditionally in Japan, and I believe that's a pretty cool activity. I'm not sure how much it cost. It's probably not free, but I think it's something I'd like to experience, and hopefully if you're ever in Aikawa Park, that you'd like to experience too. On the back side of the visitor center here is the little kids pool I was talking about. It really is just for young kids, just kind of walking around and, letting them cool off on hot summer days. And this leads right into the gift shop, and the gift shop isn't really anything special, just some basic snacks and some souvenirs here. And what's really cool though inside this building is the small kind of museum. I don't know if you'd call it a museum. It's more of an exhibition about what kind of bugs are living in the park here. Let's wrap up our visit to Aikawa Park by heading out to the main entrance area and visiting the really cool fountain. Thanks so much for watching my video today, guys. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to get notifications about future videos, hit the bell. Thanks again. See you next time.